As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
In now, Steve Cook. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs. First pitch on its way. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their...
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That was a laser.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Giro. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Cook leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Nice hit, that boy.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Now to the plate, Steve Cook. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Steve Cook.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Counts 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And, oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Leading off the inning, Robbie Ray, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A swing and a ground. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in once again, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Marte at second. Dickerson at first. 1 gone. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Number 66 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 66.
Marwin Gonzalez will be the first to meet him here, and they'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Tomas on the move, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. One run is scored, and the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Now batting, Jermaine Moore. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
This is skied out toward right. Souza on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy.
Up next for the Buccos, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. Souza is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another shot now, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steve Cook.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
11-5 the final tally in this one. The Buccos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chad Kuhl takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Robbie Ray permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Kevin Segrist gets a 4-out save, his 10th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 11 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 5 runs on 11 hits.
As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Patrick Corbin will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
At the plate, Steve Cook having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Derek Norris would be next if they can keep this inning alive. No score here as we play inning number 2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Derek Norris. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Tyson Ross. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Count remains 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Steve Cook. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. He's got it 1 away. Leading off the inning, Mike Boone, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box now, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
And it's quickly 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that.
Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Pittsburgh Pirates led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tyson Ross with his 4th win this season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Kevin Segrist earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Live inside Chase Field, we're getting ready for baseball from the desert. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Albert Suarez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Settling in now, Steve Cook. First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Batting 6, right fielder,
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Cook leads off first with one away. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Popped him up. Connell shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Josh Bell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2.
Come on,
hard on the ground towards short. Alvis is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. It remains 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Skied into very shallow right. Souza is under it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready for another chance. James Connell. He flew out in his last at bat.
Connell.
Hit on the ground to third. Cook scoops. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, and it's still 3-1. Ready once again, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Buccos have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out.
Standing in, Steve Cook.
24, Steve Cook.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch coming, here it is. Lays off 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that three-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Tomas has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. We're knotted up headed to the bottom of the ninth as the Diamondbacks will try to walk it off in the desert. Stepping in, Nick Ahmed. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Second baseman, Nick Ahmed.
Hit on the ground to third. Cook gloves it. On to first, and there were 2 down. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Randall Delgado gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Welcome, everyone, as we'll join this game with nobody out here in the very first inning. So coming to the plate, Smith. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Lamb stands at second with 2 gone. Short, hit hard. Cook comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Pirates nothing. Now at the plate, Steve Cook is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Behind 0-2 now. Avila recovers. And he makes the throw to first. Cook is retired, and there's one away.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Stepping in, number 29, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 29.
The 2-2. To short. Cook has it. And there's one away. Ready now, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puello will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, number 29. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 29.
Looking to leave him loaded. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. At the plate, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steve Cook.
On its way is pitch number 75. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Diamondbacks 2.
The left fielder, number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Hit on the ground out to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Into the box now, Smith. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ground ball left side. Cook in the hole. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there, as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime.
Digging in, Steve Cook. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in now, Gregory Polanco. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Gregory Polanco.
3-1. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Boone is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding into the box, number 7. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Come on!
Hit out towards second.
You're here.
Marte has it, and there are 2 away now. Starling Marte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game...
So striding forward now, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Grossman over at second. Moore at first. 2 out in the inning. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Gregory Polanco would be next. The 3-1. Popped him up. Marte is calling for it. And that's the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple. They lead it 5-4. Kevin Segrist comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
41, Kevin Segrist.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th.
Alex Avila.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Ahmed.
And Segrist starts him with a strike. He'll come in with an average down at 230. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. And he misses with it. 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here's another 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Cesar Puello next. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Arizona down to its last strike. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Pittsburgh Pirates wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Michael Feliz gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Kevin Segrist hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our